Hello, Keeping It Real Hair Naturalistas. This is Curt. Today I have a new product review. It's going to be completely amazing. You're going to love it. But before we go on to the new product review, let's take a look at the product that I have in my hair right now that I reviewed 8 days ago. So this is day 8 hair of the Nothing But Curling Pudding from nothingbuthair.com. It has actually held up and maintained pretty well. The only thing I've done to it is to spray it and go. I put about a nickel size of product in my hand, rub it around, and then distribute it evenly in my afro, and this is what I got. I also wrapped my hair at night in a bonnet because I wasn't sure what would happen if I didn't, because it's a new product. But other than that, it's been an absolutely great product for the traditional afro that's not too curly. Because of this, I am going to review a couple of other products in the product line of Nothing But, and I'll let you know how that turns out, and probably post a video for that as well. Now, if you've used Nothing But and you have pictures or commentary that you would like to share with the Keeping It Real Hair Naturalistas, then please, by all means, send your pictures and your commentary to keepingitrealhair@gmail.com, and I'll be sure to post those on my Facebook page so that we can share our information and learn and grow together. Now, on to the new product, which I'm really excited about. It's non-traditional because it doesn't come in a jar, it doesn't come in a bottle, and it doesn't come in a spray. I know you're thinking, what kind of product is this? Well, it is actually a food. And I say all the time how what you put in your body for your hair is way more important than what you put on your hair as far as product. So I thought I'd do a video about it. So today's product is actually kale. It is dark, it's green, it's leafy, and it's absolutely wonderful for your hair. There are 2 essential and key vitamins in kale that promote hair growth and also promote sheen in your hair and the type of hair that you can grow. That would be vitamin C and vitamin E. They're actually antioxidants, and the way that it works scientifically is it increases the blood flow to your scalp, and in turn that increases and stimulates your hair follicle. So anytime your hair follicle is stimulated, that means that you can grow more hair. Listen to what I said. Not that you can grow hair, but you can grow more hair at a faster rate, and the texture of your hair, because it's a vitamin induced hair growth, will be lustrous and it will be healthy hair. So there's a big difference than what grows in your hair shaft if you put a lot of product in there and it becomes, your follicle becomes clogged. So you definitely want to incorporate kale into your diet. Now, side note is, I love to eat organic foods. I would suggest that you purchase your kale organic for this reason alone. If it's sprayed with pesticides, because pesticides preserve it longer, it makes it look pretty longer so that you can buy it and it can sit on the shelf longer, or it can sit in the vegetable aisle longer. You really want to consider the fact that you'll be eating a pesticide, and pesticides are not good for your hair, let alone it's not good for your entire body. So if you can, go out and go to your local farmer's market or Trader Joe's or Whole Foods and pick up your vegetables and fruit in the organic form, which is as natural as it can get. There are 2 different ways that you can eat kale. You can cook it in a pot like it's done traditionally with collard greens or mustard greens or turnip greens, or you can NutriBlast it by turning it into a smoothie, which is the way that I prefer. And the reason that I prefer that is because you're putting it into a liquid form, and that means that it's going to be able to get into your bloodstream faster and therefore into your hair follicle faster, and that means that you get faster results. So if you can get faster results, then all the better. With the smoothie, you want to definitely make sure you incorporate some fruit, because just like mustard greens, kale has a bitter taste. So you definitely want to incorporate maybe some almond milk, cranberries, apples, strawberries or cherries or raspberries, something that has a overpowering taste that will sweeten it, but you don't want to use sugar because that'll take away the healthy part of it, and you want to definitely hold on to that. So kale in itself is just remarkable. Now, will your hair grow just because you had a glass of two or two of kale? Absolutely not. But if you have a glass or two of kale about 3 times a week, then your hair will definitely grow faster and more beautiful, and it will be virgin hair. So you definitely want to keep the endurance of this kale diet up so that you can have really beautiful hair. I mean, this is what you see as a result of me taking kale or drinking kale. When I first did my big chop and I had a TWA, which is a teeny weeny afro, I used to drink kale probably 4 times a week. It was for health purposes at that time, but what I quickly learned was that my hair just started to grow, and it was like it was spreading like wildfire. It was just hair that was beautiful hair. It had a beautiful texture, and it was just awesome. And I guarantee if you stick with kale drinks, that your hair can grow just like mine. There's no special thing that's happening on my head except what I put in my body. So keep that in mind. This has been a great review. I feel like this is probably going to be the best review ever of a product because it's a natural product, it's accessible, and it works faster than any product on the market. So definitely look into it. And then I actually do have a cup right here. This is what it looks like. This is the smoothie. It has cranberry, almond milk, almonds, apples, and kale, and it's actually pretty sweet. The almond milk is key because unless you use water, it's going to still hold on to a little bit of the bitter. But the almond milk makes it a little bit more creamy, so I would suggest that. And it's actually pretty tasty. So until we meet again, I hope you enjoyed this product review. I hope you share it with all of your natural friends, straight or kinky. And write to me and let me know how it worked out for you. How did you like your kale drink? Until then, cheers.